Hello and welcome. This is Paulie Find Your Life Strategies. I'm always on a journey to help you become a better version of yourself in a very short period of time. And let's talk about something. Every January we have new goals by people, new promises, new energy. But by February, old habits creep in and people begin to feel some sense of quiet frustration and self-blame. And mostly people might be tempted to think that this is an issue of discipline, but that is not truly exactly what it is. The real problem is not an issue of discipline. The real problem is an issue of design. You don't have a design for your life, and that is why you started January well, but by the time you are in February, March, you're already tired, you're already worn out, and begin to notice that old habits are already creeping in, you're already frustrated, and you're already blaming yourself. But that is not what it has, that's not how it has to be. The big lie that people tell you about resolution, that you believe about resolution, and that is why it is not helping you much, is because resolutions are emotion driven. They are moment based. They are structure free. They are emotion driven in the sense that it's because you felt maybe something happened that moved you emotionally, and so you make a decision and you just left it there. Maybe at the moment you just felt something, you make a decision at the moment and you left it there. You did not create a structure, you did not create a system, a step by step blueprint on how to execute on your decision, and that is why your resolutions have been failing. Or hope without structure always collapses. That's what I'm trying to say here. So whenever you decide on something, and if you don't have a structure around it, you'll realize that it will not go far, because resolutions appeal to hope, not reality. A resolution is an emotional promise made in a temporary mood. No system applied to it, no environment design, no identity shift. You just decide without changing your identity, without changing your environment, without have a system that will help you push through, and it is just made on the emotional bombs up that you are feeling at the moment, and that's all it. But if you want to change your identity, you have to understand that identity, if you want to change from that resolution stuff and struggle, you have to understand that identity is the real driver. People try to do different things without being different. You don't just do different things and you expect your life to change. No, you first of all change you, and then that change of you will not affect the things that you do. You want new results, new outcomes, but you kept on repeating old self concept. You keep on seeing yourself as the person that used to be. Okay, maybe you keep on seeing yourself as a person who is worth 50,000 naira, and you kept on wondering, why am I not getting 50,000 naira? No, you first of all have to change what you think about yourself, your self perception. Who do you think you are? Your self concept. And you also have to also get understanding about your old standards. What do you accept as normal? What are those things that you used to accept as normal? If you don't rise to resolution, you fail to identity. You have to rise up and change your self-concept and also your standard. You have to begin to decide, okay, this is what I will accept in my life, and this, no, I can't take this. You decide on all these things and then you begin to act based on that. Because my mentor says, raise your standards and the world will meet you there. At first, it might look as if they are ignoring you, but when you kept on staying there, they begin to make adjustment. The universe will make adjustment. Things will begin to adjust and align with you. So get up, change your self-concept, and change your standard. The things that you are willing to settle for, and the things that you are willing not to ever settle for. Now, goals don't fail. Systems are missing. Goals give you direction. Systems gives you results. So by the time you decide, okay, this is what I want to do in 2026, then systems that you will put in place is what will give you the result, is what will show you, will get you there. But when you just decide just like that, that's all. That it does give you a direction. Okay, this is the real path I need to follow. But that's all. But when you come in with a system, a blueprint, a strategy on how to do that, that's when you begin to become real. Strategic people decide once, execute daily, and remove friction. They say, okay, this is what I'll be doing all through this year. Okay, this is the outcome that I'm after. And when they have decided that, they will decide once, and that is final. But execution, the doing part, they do it every day. They do it every now and then. They do it anytime they are opportune. They do it when they feel like doing it, or when they do not feel like doing it, they kept on doing it. Do you want to be the 1%? Do you want to be a strategic person? Then you have to decide on a course and keep on executing on it every day. You keep on doing it until you see result. And while you are doing that, you keep on removing every friction that might stop you from accomplishing what you want to accomplish for yourself. Now listen to me. Why strategic life works? The reason why strategic life work is because it is built on identity clarity. It is built on structural support and repeatable routines. And that is why anyone who gets strategies always produce result. Strategy do not depend on motivation. You don't have to feel like it before you do it. I'm right here not because I don't feel like sleeping. I slept around 12, but I'm here by this time because I had to do something. I had to come live and teach you about this thing because I've been postponing this and thinking that no, I'm tired, I'm tired, I'm tired. But I know I have to do it because if I don't do it, nothing is gonna change. So strategic life are built on identity clarity, structural support, and repeatable routine. Because strategic people design first, but most people ask, what do I want this year? Strategic people ask, who must I become and what must support that identity? They don't ask, what do I want or what do I want to do, but who must I become? If they have decided, okay, this is the person I want to become, then what are the actions that I need to take to get these things? What the action do I need to take to become that person, to become that thing that attract this kind of result? Not what do I want to do, what do I want? No, what must I become and what must I do to attract this kind of result that I want for my life? Because clarity is a decision, not a feeling. You got to decide and you got to take action, massive action. Now listen to me. Resolutions is equals to reaction. When you resolve, maybe people, my New Year resolution is this, my this and this and this and this. It's just a reaction to the natural energy that comes with the year. But people with strategy, they don't waste time resolving alone. When they resolve, they commit. How do they commit? They create strategies. Strategy is a command. You are command. They create system that commands the day, that commands the kind of result that they want for themselves. They create systems that guarantee that the result they want for themselves is sure, that no matter what, it must happen. That's the kind of things they do. Resolution is all about hoping and believing that things will go. Okay, let me tell you, for instance, you are waiting for, you are thirsty and you are hoping, and you are living in your house, you are hoping that somebody will get you something, somebody get you money to buy water. You don't rise up and go to the kitchen and do the right thing, get the water and come back. Nothing is going to happen. You know about that. So why is it that you keep on hoping when you're supposed to be strategizing, you're supposed to be doing the needful? So if you want to be among the 1%ers, you have to always rise up and decide and commit. Decide on your mind, okay, this is what I want, and that's all. No, you decide and you create strategy on how to achieve it and try to avoid what is going to stop you on the way, and you move on with your life. Now, listen, strategic people don't wait for motivation, they build lives that don't require motivation. And this is the kind of thinking we build inside Unlock Your Superpower. It's not hype, not pressure, just clarity, structure, and execution. If you want to work, you want me to work with you to help you clarify 2026 and to show you how to clarify on your identity, your goals, and build a structure around you, and also push you with tools that will keep you to be executing. Then you don't want to miss this. You're gonna send me a DM right now so that I can begin to work with you. Because if resolution have failed you every year, the problem is not you, it's the strategy you were taught. Strategic lives are designed, and I'm here to help you design a strategic life. My name is Paulifine. I'm a life strategist. I'm on a journey to help you become a better version of yourself in a very short period of time, almost immediately. I love you. See you on my next live session.